Hey, Scorpio, intuitive soul coach here with your February 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Scorpio, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Scorpio, intuitively here, I'm feeling that you are coming out of your shell, which makes sense because one of your main energies here is the Hermit. But as I was meditating on your space prior, I was getting that some of you have been in a little bit of a hibernation type of mode, either working on yourself, working on your career. Some of you have been doing some deep self-healing is what I feel. And here it is. There's the Tower. Self-healing from maybe a tower moment, rebuilding the way that you do things financially, physically, spiritually. There's a lot happening here for you, but you're on the right path. And I'm getting that it's time for you to kind of come out of that shell and either produce, launch, or open yourself up to new people, new ideas. There's just this energy of newness. It's almost like that new spring to your step, or that spring energy. Even though February, I mean, depending on your location, maybe you're in an area where there's spring, but I feel like there's just a new bounce, a new sense of energy coming in here for you. So let's take a look and get all your cards here before we pull out the rest of your reading. All right, Scorpio. So there's a few cards showing up right away here. We do have the Hermit, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Tower. Now, I am getting some sort of help, reciprocity, or even celebrations from people around you. So it wouldn't surprise me to see some twos or some threes in your reading. So let's take a look at what we have here. We do have the Devil energy showing up. We have the Nine of Cups, dreams, wish fulfillment. There's that Three of Pentacles. Yes, reaching out, because there's something here you're not meant to do by yourself. And it's okay to hibernate. It's okay to step back and work on oneself. But I just feel like this next portion of whatever it is that you're putting your time and your energy and effort into, it may be that you are combining with maybe a friend or a family member, or you're talking to a bank or getting a loan, or there could be some sort of business transaction or a new company that you're working for. It will be a well-deserved reward, and it's something that you've worked hard to achieve, but I feel like there's new energy coming in here for you. Let's see what else we have here. We have the ornaments, we have the cutlery, yes, business tools, resources. There could also be people that point you in the right direction. It could be a travel agent for some of you. It could be someone that teaches you how to maybe play the guitar. So again, there's some sort of fine tuning I'm getting here, fine tuning that you are doing in the month of February that's actually going to bring about a lot of happiness, a lot of success, and a well-deserved reward. You also have your lasting commitments, and you have the books card. So let's dive into your reading, Scorpio. We'll take a look at health, wealth, and abundance. So please see the medical disclaimer in the description box below. I actually don't mind seeing the Devil energy when it comes to your health, because I feel that you are aware of whatever this is. It could be an addiction for some of you Scorpios. And when we think of addictions, it's so much more than just alcohol and drug dependency. This can be an addictive personality where we gravitate towards overindulging in things that aren't always the best for us. And sometimes we can even indulge in the things that are. We can drink too much water. We can exercise too much. Moderation and balance is key. But what I feel you're doing is you're becoming aware, you're educating yourself, which you have here with the books card. You're educating yourself on how to release the constraints or the attachments to certain energies, whether it's people, whether it's places, whether it's things, whether it's foods, habits, temptations, whatever it may be for you, you're doing the work. So I'm so proud of you, because you also have here the Hermit. So two major arcana showing up when it comes to health. Some of you may have secluded yourself from situations because they weren't benefiting you or they weren't helpful. So for example, some of you may have decided to cut back on alcohol or not drink, and you've decided to kind of just do your own thing, do some more meditating, do some soul searching, connect, read, be in your own space, because maybe some of the people that you were surrounding yourself with were big drinkers or big partiers. So you just took a little bit of time out to work on yourself. Now, if this isn't, an alcohol problem, this could be for you with the devil, any sort of obsessions, fears, codependency, materialism. This is all about you reclaiming your power. And when we think of health, it's so much more than just the physical. It is the mental, the spiritual, the emotional. So I'm getting here that a lot of you are finding an inner calm, an inner peace. If you've been stressed out, which can manifest in irregular heartbeats, anxiety, depression, loneliness, isolation, feeling the energies or triggers of abandonment wounds, even Scorpio. So whatever is going on here, there's more peace coming in because you've been dedicating yourself on healing. I feel like you've been on this dedicated path of healing. But you may have reached out to a counselor, a therapist, a coach, a mentor, or if you didn't understand something, you're doing the research yourself. So I'm really, really grateful and proud that you've decided to take this next step, because sometimes people, you stay in this energy for far too long. Now, it doesn't mean that you're bad or you deserve this or that you have to be in this energy, but sometimes we roll past our expiration date, right? We come here to have a certain human experience, and maybe that experience is, addictions or relationships that we can learn and grow from. It could be challenging situations with family members, things of that nature for our evolution. But sometimes we tend to stay in that experience when we've already learned the lesson, or perhaps we're not sure how to move on because it becomes our comfort zone. We tend to lean towards comfort food at times, or we stay in a situation because it feels comfortable. We're not sure about embracing the new, embracing change. Now, I'm also getting just this lonely energy that some of you may have been accustomed to doing something repetitively, because I'm getting repetition here, and it may not have been healthy, whether it was binge watching Netflix shows or whether it was scrolling on social media, but it's something that you may have done in your alone time. And I feel like you're figuring out ways to do new things. So again, let me just see what else is coming in here for health. We do have the Ace of Swords. So this can be about mental health. Some of you, you were telling yourself an old story over and over and over, Scorpio, but you're releasing it. You're letting it go and finding solutions through your dedicated effort here. So I really like this. You have some really big wishes coming in, especially because you're letting go of a toxic situation, pattern, habit, or environment, and you're calling in new people that can actually help you rebuild. Because what we have here in this row diagonally, so some things that you may not see coming, you have the devil energy with the Seven of Wands combined with the Tower. So this is about you standing your ground when it comes to rebuilding your life, not going back to an old way of doing things. So this could even be healthier routines within your life, making sure that you feel good on all levels, making sure all of the chakras are balanced. Perhaps you started an exercise regime at the beginning of the year, or you've went, dry January, or you've started to eat healthier. The Seven of Wands says you have what it takes to stay determined. Be that warrior that you are, Scorpio, and rebuild your life in a new, powerful way. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance. The Tower is showing up in your abundance category here. So whatever this is that you're eliminating in the past that may still be affecting your present, because this is past energy, I feel like it's going to be something you've wanted. You're going to actually navigate towards opening yourself up to some dreams, some wishes that you've wanted for quite some time, but you weren't able to access them because of whatever that devil was. Now let's see what else we have here for health. What do we have for health? Okay, they're showing me the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles is actually a really powerful card. I love it personally, but it can be about us feeling empty, feeling lonely. Maybe you're single, or you feel isolated or singled out, whether this is you trying to climb to the top on your own, but you want a partnership, you want companionship, or you just want to feel recognized, feel deserved and worthy of love. Okay, on all different levels: family, friends, coworkers, partnerships, romantic interests. I feel like you're getting there. This is the energy of abundance, like I said here. So there's a well-deserved reward coming up in for you. But make sure you follow through is the big message here. Following through, getting rid of this devil energy, because you're persistent in doing so is going to help you rebuild your life. I feel like I could end your reading at that, but let's keep going. Wealth category, you're finding solutions. There's clarity coming in here. You're realizing what was holding you back from manifesting money. It could have been a scarcity or poverty mindset. It could have been that you didn't believe in yourself. For others of you, it was that you wanted to stay in your comfort zone because that's what felt familiar. And even though you wanted more, you weren't necessarily taking the action steps to step outside of that comfort zone and tell the universe and act as if you want this change to happen for you. Now you're starting to manifest here. I am getting magician vibes when it comes to this. I will pull a card here as well to kind of bring in what this is for you. But we have the Seven of Wands. So when it comes to your wealth, stay determined. Focus on those goals that you have, but make sure that you take some downtime as well, because sometimes we can rush through things onto the next goal, onto the next person, or onto the next job or career path. And again, we may rush through or recycle different experiences without necessarily learning. Therefore, we tend to repeat cycles. I feel like you're no longer doing that because you have some sort of truth and clarity coming in. It's going to help you build upon your dreams. When it comes to wealth, whether wealth for you is having a home that you own, or whether it is being wealthy, monetary, in finances with your career, maybe it's building a business that you can leave a legacy behind. I just want to pull a card here to see what this is for you. What is this regarding wealth? Some of you, you may be getting a raise, a promotion. This can be being able to have enough money to retire or pay for your children's college funds. Whatever it is here, you're getting the same energy. Seven of Wands. It's the same message that I'm hearing for you. Stay determined. Release the blocks. Rebuild your life. I mean, the same messages over and over. Let's see what else we have here, Spirit. I feel like there's definitely a change in luck. You're moving towards a new cycle here. I feel, there it is, the card of fortune and fame. I love this. The wheel. There's a change, something happening that's going to spiral you forward in a new position, and you're going to feel good. You're going to feel like your wishes are manifesting. I love that that's showing up here for you. So yes, Spirit, always one step ahead. Beautiful. Now, when it comes to your abundance, you have some really great cards. I like to see the Tower, especially in your abundance category here, because this is about you rebuilding on something that you've learned, some sort of knowledge. Some of you may be rebuilding a lifestyle. You may be moving, relocating, building up a business, rebuilding who you are from the inside out by releasing some sort of conditions or conditioning that have been ingrained into you since maybe childhood, or since, a very early relationship in your life. Social conditioning, all of that tends to sometimes hold us hostage or hold us back. Scorpio, really big stuff coming in for you. And it's well deserved. And like I said in the beginning here, the threes are all about creativity. They're about union, advancement, harmony. So joining with other like-minded individuals, or at least putting yourself out there to be receptive to the energy coming your way. And that's what this is all about for you. 3 and 9 of Pentacles. Now, some of you may actually... Oh, wow, they're right. They're telling me, look at the 9s. And I'm seeing here, yes, the 9 for the Hermit, the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles here. So I was just going to say, some of you may be seeing 369, or you may be seeing 333, 999. There could be something with that number sequence as well. 369. Okay, yes, 3s are about harmony. 6s are about harmony. 9s are about completion. So finally being able to complete some wishes or goals that you've set out for yourself, but feeling not just completion where you're no longer doing it. So for example, let's say you've started this exercise routine and you're completing it. It means that you're finally in that mindset of building a habit. So you'll continue doing it. That's what I mean by completion. Business wise, you may have started a business. Now you're in that mindset of belief where you know that something is working out for you. So it's like there's still dedicated effort, but you finally reach that hump or that hurdle that is a little bit difficult to get through in the beginning stages. So 3 of Pentacles showing up, connecting with the right people that can help you, whether it's buy a home or get the loan at the bank. It could be a healer or a therapist that helps you open up. It could be a friend group or other like-minded individuals through taking a class or a course. Perhaps it is, it could be a financial advisor or an expert. It may be someone that is coming in to help you rebuild a home. Anything of that nature, there's external resources available to you. Now, one of your themes here as well, and I'm picking up on abundance, is wanderlust. Some of you may be traveling or planning a new trip, a new vacation. There is new expeditions, new lands, new discovery showing up here for you. And I feel that it's really exciting. It's an exciting time for you to be alive, Scorpio. Remember, you chose to come into Earth at a very interesting time in history. This is a time that literally we are rebuilding. This is a time we'll look back on in the history books and say, wow, this is the Great Awakening. This is a time that we are able to meet beautiful Mother Earth's vibration, and we're able to ascend and raise our energy to match hers, and wonderful things are happening. And I feel like you have a little taste for getting in on this action, and you're ready to open yourself up. Maybe you're discovering a new place that you want to visit or move to. You may be deciding to travel. I've been getting this energy a lot, traveling on wheels or RVing, maybe traveling from a van or traveling from a camper here as well. Some of you are booking a trip, buying tickets. You may feel very abundant. You may get a very good deal as well. And then we also have, with this 9 of Pentacles showing up in your abundance category, this is all about wealth, safety, security, sufficiency, your hard work paying off. Okay, Scorpio, you have been working hard. Whatever this devil energy is for you, I feel like you have eliminated or you've gained control of it where it doesn't have control of you. So very, very powerful reading here. Now, when the Tower shows up, this again is that rebuild energy of something that I think every single sign has had this Tower or something of the Tower coming in here. Now, there could be something on a global level that happens in the world that we are aware of, that we open up to. I mean, with Pluto entering in this 7 global year, there's going to be a lot of truths. There's going to be a lot of breaking away of the old so we can rebuild. And this includes you and your personal life as well. So open yourself up, stay aware, stay knowledgeable, because again, you do have here the books card, education and knowledge. So some of you are just more aware of the surroundings that are happening around you. You're more aware of what your intuition is telling you, what your intuitive nudges are guiding you to do at this time. You may also be taking a class, a course, a workshop, a seminar. This is really strong for a lot of you who do watch these videos, is you are in that energy of your mind is like a sponge. You're soaking up knowledge and information, but you're also filtering it. You're letting it take what resonates, and you are leaving what doesn't. And that's what you are supposed to do. And really, really good commitments coming in. There could be partnerships, soul contracts, long time friends coming in here, or careers that you'll be doing for the rest of your life. Now, flexibility is very important, but I feel like what this is telling me intuitively is you're committing to your dreams. You're committing to your soul purpose. That's what that knotting rope is. Maybe it felt like a knot in the past, as it will, having these experiences on Earth. It feels tangled and it feels tied up and it feels tethering at times. But what you're doing is you're really committing to your own growth through knowledge, through evolution. Really wonderful. All right. Now, when it comes to wealth, abundance, and money, you have the ornaments showing up along with the cutlery. This is about extra money coming in for you, mature investments. And remember I said celebrations in the beginning? This is the card of celebrations as well. Now, Scorpio, you may have a career in retail, beauty, finish work. Some of you may be retiring or you are retired. That may be what this devil is. Maybe the devil for you is working for the man or working to create this life for yourself, to finally get to this place of you being able to retire and go travel the world. For a lot of you that are heading towards that retirement energy, even if you are 40 years old, that may be a dream that you will persist at. You will trust your own self to make that happen. I love this. Next, we have cutlery. This is about using the business tools and the resources that you have. If you need more money, I feel like you are figuring out ways to bring in more work or more income. Work smarter, not harder. That's been a big theme for a lot of people in 2023. Well, I mean, it started a while ago, but so many people are awakening to the energy of realizing that you weren't put on earth just to work your life away and come home and feel exhausted, where you don't have the energy to do or put towards those you love or the projects or passions or ideas that you have because you're too exhausted from needing to pay the bills or needing to do this or needing to do that. Or working, 40, 60, 80, 120 hour work weeks, right? I feel like this is about you being able to, again, think on your feet, but manifest those ideas that you have that can generate new income. Many of you are figuring out ways to have, again, a regenerative income or new income sources or many different income sources. You may be a sole provider, Scorpio. You may provide for yourself or you may be providing for your family, especially if you are single. This can be about adding more work in, but I feel like it's not the type of work that is, working 5 extra jobs or working, 2 or 3 different jobs just to make ends meet. I feel like you're finding solutions to ending that rat race. Okay, this is about you living well, connecting and joining up with forces who want the same, using those business tools. Whenever I get this card, they always show me the spoon that's right here, but you can't quite see it yet. I can see it every time. And sometimes it's like you are trying to eat soup with a fork. You can't quite do it here because you don't have the necessary resources, but really they've been there all along. And I feel like you're starting to realize that there are people who can help you or knowledge that you can tap into that will help you lead a different life, one that is more aligned with your dreams. Now, with the Wanderlust, you also have hobbies. This is important, especially for you Scorpios who are on this new path of dedicating yourself to the things you love. Whether you're focusing on a side project, making work more fun. This is about your creativity, joy, passions, music, and mastering your craft, which literally is the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles puts in that self-mastery, whether they're learning how to play an instrument, whether they're learning how to build their business, or whether they're working on, maybe becoming a travel agent or working with hospitality in that hospitality industry, Airbnb, things of that nature. I feel like you learning more about it will absolutely put you on that right path. And then lastly here, again, well, you do have the knotted rope in the book. So yes, you're dedicating yourself to what your heart loves and you're staying knowledgeable and on top of what you need to do to manifest that. It's like if you want to buy a new home or a new camper, go to a camper show or go walk through a parade of homes. If you want to purchase a new car, go look at vehicles, test drive them, even if it's a Tesla, even if it's a Lamborghini. If you want to attract that energy of higher abundance, then act as if and manifest, focus and get in alignment with the law of attraction. There it is, building blocks. I love this for you because you have rebuild. So what you're doing is you're setting the blocks into place so you have all of your foundations covered here. So it's almost as if those, because they're showing me ducks in a row. So it's like you want to get your ducks in a row before something happens, but what you are focusing on now is staying determined. What else do we have here for Scorpio? Let's get one more card for you, Scorpio, before we close down your reading. Loyal heart. I mean, you can't make this up. Literally, you have here staying true to you. This is about you manifesting what it is that your heart really, really desires. And you also have the owls, which are about clarity. So I feel like the path is made clear for you at this time. You've been doing the soul searching, Scorpio. You know what to do to erase, not so much erase, because you don't want to necessarily get rid of those learning opportunities because they've got you where you are today. But you want to free yourself from whatever attachments that they held on to you. And I feel like you will, and you have, because you can see clearly. You're setting yourself up for success. And I feel like you're winning some sort of big achievement. There's some really beautiful things coming in here for you, Scorpio. So lovely month. Stay aligned, stay determined, rebuild. You have some wonderful things coming in. I hope that resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and comment if you'd like. Thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. Lots of love and light.